aspect, it is a personal aspect where HRM works. Individually, they are going to analyze employees. Individually, they are going to see the interest areas of the employees. It may be like this. A person wants to work in a X department, but currently he is working in Y department. And that's why his performance is not up to the mark. Whatever the caliber he or she is having, because of that, the person want to work in X department. When we are going to do this analysis, it will help us to identify Mr. X is good in this particular area, so he or she should be there. So we can transfer that employee to that department, and that employee will enjoy the work. He will deliver his best in that particular department, and definitely it will help organization. What type of working conditions we are going to provide to the employees comes under personal aspect. A good, healthy working conditions, if we are going to provide, it is going to give the employees the required motivation. It will give the employees the motivation. And definitely, it will improve the productivity of the employees. That is what the personal aspect where HRM is going to look. Now we'll go back to again that slide where second aspect now we are going to cover. We have covered the first part, that is personal, now welfare aspect. We are providing, the company is giving, an organization is giving salaries to the employees. That is there. But organizations are earning bumper profits because of the human resources which they are having. So part of that profit they should give for the welfare activity. Now welfare of employees working in the company or in an organization. Now what type of welfare? Providing a canteen facility where they are going to get food on subsidized rates. It may be about the bus facility the company is going to provide to that employee, pick up and drop facility. It may be a facility like gym. These are nothing but the welfare activities the organization should conduct for their employees. And these activities, who is going to initiate, who is going to plan, who is going to implement? It is the human resource management department in that particular organization. It is their job. They are going to plan, they are going to design, they are going to implement, and automatically they are also going to evaluate. They will take the feedback about that welfare activity from the employees, whether it is really benefited them or not, and if not, they will make the necessary changes. So this is what the second aspect. This is what the second aspect. Third aspect is industrial relation aspect. Now in this, what is the industrial relation aspect? It is a relationship between employees, employer, and the government setup. So it is a triangle. This relationship should be strong. Means the relationship between the employer and the employee should be strong. The relationship between the employer and government authorities should be strong. Who is going to take care of this? It is the human resource management department. They are going to take care of this. One of the important things is the collective bargaining meetings, where both parties will come together. Both parties means representative of owner of the factory or company of an organization, and a representative of the employees. They will come together, they will discuss about different issues. Issues may be like salary hike, issues may be like working conditions, issues may be like working hours, issues may be like facilities the organization is providing to them. And the parties will discuss, and then they will take unanimously, they will come to a conclusion, and that conclusion will be implemented, which will benefit the employees. Industrial relation aspect that HRM should cover. What will happen if these relationships, means for example, employer-employee relationship is not that good? It will create problem for industrial peace. There may be agitations, there may be lockouts, there may be bunds from the employees as well as from the employers. So ultimately, the working will get stopped. And if this working is going to get stopped, it will be a problematic situation, not only for the organization, not only for the employees working in that organization, it will be a problematic situation for state also. So HRM, that's why is important, and it should take care of the industrial relation aspect. So when we are discussing about the scope of human resource management takes care of three important areas: personal aspect, welfare aspect, and industrial relation aspect. Now we'll move towards the next slide. This is what the evolution of human resource management, that is history of human resource management. For understanding purpose, this particular history is divided into 4 parts. Pre-industrial revolution period, period of industrial revolution, post-industrial revolution period, and after globalization era. Pre-industrial revolution period, in this particular period, agriculture was the main profession. Most of the human resources were deployed in the field, and they were giving output in terms of crops, agricultural crops. In this era, in this period, economy was basically agricultural based economy. Very few small units were present in terms of producing something, craft industry and other. But not a big type of industry is there. Some small and medium type of companies or organizations were there. From that era, where unskilled human resources, their number were very high. So whatever returns they are getting in terms of what skills they are having, and most of them were unskilled that time. From that era, the next era, it further proceeds to the era of period of industrial revolution. Industrial revolution brought number of new technologies, number of new machines, which brought a modernization in the industry. And that shifted the focus of agricultural based economy to industry based economy. Owners were of the opinion that now the modern and advanced technology I have purchased and deployed in my factories, so I will get maximum productivity. And if I am going to get maximum productivity, I will get bumper profit. They initiated training for the human resources to upgrade their skill levels. And in this way, they were getting bumper productivity and profitability. In this era, a separate department was established to take care of the issues of the workers.